Welcome to another story time with the wise counselor. Today I want to share with you the story of Bello and his careless father. So one day young Bello came back from school and walked up to his dad and said, "Daddy, how come you don't care about me? Every time mommy shows me love, mommy buys me biscuits, mommy takes me out, but you rarely do anything for me. How come you don't care for me?" Bello's father looked at him and invited him to come and sit down beside him. I said, "Bello, you think I don't like you? You think I don't love you? Well, that centuries ago, there used to be a people that were trapped for 40 years. And these people felt that God didn't love them. And one day their leader called them and said, "Haven't you guys noticed that for the past 40 years, you said that God don't love you? For the past 40 years, you have been wearing the same clothes and they've not worn out. Rather, they've been getting newer and newer. You've been wearing the same sandals and these sandals have been stronger and better for you. That you've been walking in the desert for 40 years and you've been having manna to eat and meat dropped to you from the sky, and you feel that your God doesn't love you." Bello was a bit confused and said, "Daddy, how does that relate to your love for me?" And the father asked him, "Since you were a child, has there been any day you came back home and there was no house to sleep in?" He said, "No, Daddy." I said, "Bello, don't you realize that somebody pays for that house rent? Do you think that without the house rent, there will be a house for you to sleep? Say you start going to school, have you ever been chased out of school?" "No, Daddy," answered Bello. "Don't you realize that there are some students that have been chased out of school? And that if a daddy doesn't love you, will he be paying your school fees for you?" He said, "No, Daddy." "Since you were a child, has there been any time you fell sick and you went taken to the hospital and you came back recovered and well? Where do you think that the doctor that attended to you came from? Don't you think that something was done for them to be able to attend to you?" Bello was quiet for a moment before he realized that though his father was not showing him the little loves, buying him certain things that he expected more often like his mother does, but there were evident love that the father was showing him that he was not seeing. This is to tell you that though it seems as if Nigeria is pressing you down at the moment, as if everything around us is turning around for the worse for you, I'm still telling you that there are amazing things that this country is doing for you. This country is providing you with citizenship that most people don't have. There is a nation called Rohingya. The people of Rohingya currently have been chased out of their country by another country, and they can't be identified as citizens of any country. Do you realize that people call Ukrainians that currently they are not sure if they will live the next day? But as a Nigerian, you are sure that you survive the next day. And have you also looked at it from this angle that yes, people are traveling, everybody are traveling because they are saying that things are so bad in the country. Have you realized that for you, there is a greater opportunity, that this country is offering you a great opportunity for you to grow? The lesson of this story is that don't think that Nigeria has abandoned you. Don't think that the community has abandoned you, because if you actually look around, you can see opportunities that you can do business and nobody will intimidate you. You can get jobs in this country. You can actually live freely in this country and people can't intimidate you just the way they do in most other countries. And for that, be grateful. But most importantly, because a lot of people are leaving this country, that's creating opportunity for you. It means that there's less competition for you in a critical area. And also for you, what people fail to realize is that the cost of education in Nigeria is the cheapest in the world, which is why Nigerian professionals are leaving, because very few of them can afford to get training outside for that same quality of education they're getting in Nigeria. And what it means is that this is a great opportunity for you to educate and train yourself in this land of opportunity. If you decide to find opportunity, instead of saying that my motherland doesn't love me, doesn't care for me, look back and see what this country has done for you No matter what is happening all around you, no matter what you think you're seeing, pick up an area and decide to develop yourself, and you'll be amazed in the next few years where you find yourself, because there's greatness in this land where you see yourself. Thank you for listening, and tomorrow we'll share another story with the wise counselor.